looks like a mirror. Okay guys, roof's done. It should be somewhat watertight. It's somewhat square. A little bit anyway. Oh, that corrugated tin is hard stuff to, or very unforgiving. If a screw goes in a little bit straight, and bear in mind all this stuff is rounded edges, so none of the screws went in straight. It just twists and warps, and very hard stuff to get on straight, that's for sure. But I wasn't looking for perfection, I was looking for somewhat usable. So there it is. As far as I'm concerned, it's good enough. Better than the rice house. When I was up on the roof, I was looking at how the rice house is built, which is this place right here. That was done by so-called professionals. Yeah, it's no better than what I did, and I didn't know what I was doing. So it's not too bad. It'll serve its purpose. It's good enough, I think. Alright, let's go down and take a look around, show you what it looks like and where we're at this stage. There's a scrap pile. I'll use a lot of this tin on the walls. All the bamboo, most of the wood is junk. There's a few good pieces of wood in there, but not much. The wood will be firewood. Now the lime tree is half inside and half outside. I came close to cutting this thing down a few times. It was really in the way. It's lucky it's got lots of fruit on there. And remember our bird's nest? There it is. I don't see the hole. There's the hole. Don't see anything in there. I will leave it alone. Somebody went through a lot of work to put that together, huh? It's pretty amazing a bird can do that. Very cool. Here's what she looks like on the underside. I put on two clear ones to let some light in. Won't really know if it's going to make a big difference or not until she's all closed in. But it seems to work. Should help anyway. This wall is what I was working on today. As you can see, I put some clear ones in here too. Basically like 4 windows. You can't actually see through them, but they let in a lot of light. So that's one wall done. The easy one. But that's the one to the road. So it's the main one. Now I gotta do something with this end. That's gonna be a problem. Now I gotta put some kind of lean-to roof this way, which is gonna be very difficult because it has to be high enough to walk under. But it starts at 0 on that side to across this way, 6 or 8 feet. It's gonna be a weird looking thing. Might have to go to engineering school before I can build that. But that needs to be done. The goats are gonna need some kind of shade, they lost most of their shade. Now in the afternoons they don't have anything really. The sun comes right in here. They don't seem to mind much though, to be honest. I got some steel up here. It's a good storage place for it, but that's what I used to walk on when I was putting the top section up. This tin is in 2 8-foot pieces. So the bottom 2 pieces I did off a ladder, or the bottom row I did off a ladder, and the top row I did off of these pieces of steel, like a scaffold. Here's what she looks like from the outside. As you can see, I used old tin off the old roof for the sides. It's a little rusty, not a big deal. Good enough, has to be. Now the cost of this thing. When I got my construction guy to come and give me an estimate on just the roof, he told me 50,000 baht. That's using old wood, concrete posts, and secondhand tin. So I thought about that for like 10 seconds and said no way. So I drove to the city and took some, went to the bigger hardware store, tell you what to do, and I went to Global Home as well, and did some price comparison. Realized how expensive the wood is compared to steel, and tin is actually cheaper. The new stuff I have is cheaper than the secondhand stuff that they sell around here. So figured it all out, and I thought 30,000 baht and I can put the roof on. So I'd save 20,000 and do all the steel, but I had to do the work myself. So that's what I ended up doing. But now that it's done and the materials I have left over, I did this for about 25,000, so that's half price. All new materials, on the roof anyway. The walls and that is secondhand, but that wasn't a part of the original bid. Or the original estimate was only roof. So I'll be able to do all of this cheaper than the cost of the roof, and it's all new stuff. So it just pays to shop around, you know. A lot of the cost was the labor. You know, this guy's done a lot of work for me over the years, and he's always been a little bit expensive, but I put up with it because he was good. Well, good enough, but never caused me any problems, and that means a lot to me. It's not always making demands like a lot of people around here. But this time he went crazy. He wanted to, you know, it should have been 3 days. I figured 3 days work for 2 people, maybe 3 people at the most, to put the roof up. Bearing in mind it's just wood and concrete posts. It's pretty easy to do. The tin, I could put the tin roof. That's only half a day for one person to put that on. You know, it's 8-foot pieces. It goes really quick. So if you had 2 or 3 people, you put it on in a few hours. And he expected to get paid for the entire month. Basically, that's the money he wanted, was a month's pay. So he ended up with nothing. It don't pay to be greedy, you know. But anyway, it's all mine now. I got to do it myself. It's a lot of work and crazy hot. 3 weeks of 40 degrees. It was insane. It's been nice the last couple of days. But man, oh man, you go up on the roof in 40 degrees. That's 102 or 104 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. It's over 100. It's hot. Not working weather, that's for sure. Alright guys, thanks for watching. What? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? Wanna go for a walk? Huh? What do you need?